What's going on, guys? It's Rogan here, and today's video is going to be the start of a new sort of series that I'm planning on doing called Roguns RuneScape Rants. As you probably would have guessed by the title of this video, it's basically going to be me ranting about RuneScape based stuff, so updates, problems in the game, just all that sort of stuff. And after I sort of had a mini rant on it in one of my other videos, it only seemed fitting that I made a proper rant video about this. Now, in my previous video I actually cut it out because it's so stupid. It's not too difficult, I mean, you know, fair enough, I will give that to them. It's not too difficult to get rid of. All I have to do is, when I apply my zoom and pan, I just crop this bit off, so I bring the dimensions lower. Gives pretty much the exact same effect as before, but that doesn't change the fact that in the game I still have this gigantic bar. Obviously I'm not going to get rid of the bar for the purposes of this video, because it would be a bit stupid getting rid of the thing that I'm ranting about, because you wouldn't be able to see it, obviously. Now, first of all, if you don't know what it is, basically on the web client version you always had this on the top. It's like a little menu bar. You'd have the advert just above it if you was free to play. If not, you'd obviously get rid of it. And then you'd have home, which clicking it would obviously take you home. And I just clicked it, and it just opens up a new browser window. I'm assuming it's going to do the same for support, forums, and clans. But yeah, I mean, some people, you know, they did like that. They liked the fact that whilst they was playing RuneScape they could just right click it and do open, you know, whatever. But they decided to bring it into the client. I don't know why, because most of the people that use the client use it to get rid of all the clutter, all the nonsense surrounding RuneScape. You know, if you've got the client, chances are you just want to load it up and start playing with minimal, you know, hassle or effects around it. So instead of respecting that, as they have done for the past God knows how many years, they decided to add this in. It's not too big. I am starting to get used to it, I will say that. You know, I'm getting used to it. It's not as intrusive as it was before. But at the end of the day, you know, people use the client to get rid of all the clutter. Why would you add this in? It's just stupid. And what makes it even worse is if you go into full screen or resizable, so you go resizable or full screen, doesn't matter on what resolution, this will stay. So full screen doesn't even exist anymore. There is no option for full screen. I mean, yeah, cool, it says full screen there, but if you go into full screen, that bar is coming with you. That's not full screen. Full screen is what we had before. This. The game window would be blasted onto the whole of your screen. That's full screen. Go look at any other game that plays in full screen. You don't see a stupid menu along the top. You know, when I start playing Minecraft, I don't see an option along the top. Follow Notch on Twitter, go to the Minecraft forums, download texture packs. You don't see that. It's just there, the game. You all just lost the game. It's just that you just play the game. But Jagex, in that infinite wisdom of all things holy, I just don't see the point of it. There's no point. Most people that are playing in the client, alright, okay, do you know what, I take that back actually, not most, but a large quantity of the people that play in the RuneScape client usually have a browser up in the background. I myself have two computers. I have my MacBook Pro and my computer. I use my computer to play games because it's more powerful, obviously, and I use my MacBook for pretty much everything else, watching videos, Skyping people, all that stuff. So I've always got something going on. I rarely even look at this. Yeah, RuneScape wise, I barely even look at any of the other pages. It's just this, what we've got right here, this stuff right here. Forget that, this. If I'm looking at RuneScape, this is all I'm looking at. I don't go on the forums that much. Never go into support. I don't even know what that brings up. I don't like clans. So why? Surely Jagex knows, and they do go on their own forums. You know, I've seen a fair amount of mods, of J mods, on the forums, talking to the players. Yeah, they know that the players, whenever they're playing RuneScape, especially if it's a grinding skill that doesn't require that many clicks, so something like the LRC mines, yeah. They know they're not looking at RuneScape. They know they're going to click the gold mine and look at something else. They're going to watch a video, read something. I don't know. Why would they introduce this? It's just not needed. No one is ever going to use these. They've got another browser there. If they want to go on the forums, they can go on the forums. If they need to go to the support page, they can go on the support page. It's not needed in the client. It's just stupid. And I mean, you know, I play in fixed screen, yeah, so at the end of the day this is not going to affect me too much. In fact, if I really wanted to get rid of it, I believe I can actually bring the window down, so resize the window, then scroll it down, and it should get rid of that. I'm not too sure. But think about the people that play in full screen, right? I'm not too sure on the actual dimensions on this, yeah? But at the end of the day, that, God knows how many pixels that is in total just to display this fucking bar of shit. It's not needed. I don't know anyone. I mean, as soon as it came out, I was like, right, time to go ahead and look on the forum, see what people are saying about it, because I didn't like it. On the recent updates forum, all it was, you know, what is the point of this update? We don't like it. Get rid of it. You've ruined the RuneScape client. J-mods were on there replying, saying, I think one of them said player feedback has shown us that this was a well-requested update. Who requested this? I've never even seen this as a suggestion, because most of the people that use the client don't want this. I mean, I'm looking at a forum right now, and people are saying, you know, why is there some stupid navigation bar? Remove it. I have a quote from Mod Hodge. He says, I can understand that this change isn't ideal for you, so they know people don't like it, and we know you feel like we are pushing this onto you. Yes, you are. There's no option to get rid of it. This bit actually made me chuckle. However, we wanted to mimic the current view in the browser and also make it very accessible to jump straight into the website or the forums if you need assistance. Nope. If I wanted the exact same view that I get in the fucking web client, I would use the web client. I don't want this. And about the making it accessible to jump straight into the forums, it takes 2 seconds to get to the RuneScape forums when you've got another window open. Just press Control T or Command T, type RuneScape, load it up, click on forum, you're there. We don't need this. A quote from Mod Alex. I'm sorry to hear you're not liking the website bar in the client. We always welcome suggestions from the community, and it would be good if they could make it a toggled option in the future. Sadly though, for the time being at least, the bar is there and will not be removable. What? You just agreed that it should at least have a toggleable option, but you're saying it's not there, it's staying, and it's not going to be removable. It would take 2 fucking seconds. It's the equivalent to that. I can toggle that. Why can't I toggle that? That is made in Java. Just... why? It's just so stupid. Another quote from Mod Alex. This is actually a new update to the client that has seen the browser bar imported into it. This was done to make it easier for you to connect to the website whilst playing through the client. It's not hard to connect to your fucking website, Jagex. We're not 5. If we want to go on the forums, we will happily open up a new tab and go onto the forums. Do you know what? Do you know what? The only way I'd recommend having something like this, yeah, is if the game was full screen and it was toggable and it was not as big as that, and there was an option to go to the forums or support or clans. You don't need home. Get rid of home. Support, forums, and clan. Yeah. And then when you click on the options, so for example forums, just like when you open up your bank. So if I go ahead and open up my bank right now, this would be the forums. So you can be on the forums whilst playing the game. So for example, if you're waiting for something, like say you've just put in a large offer for something, you can go on the forums while staying in the game whilst you're in full screen. So you don't even need to exit out of full screen. That idea wouldn't work too well in fixed because obviously it's way too small, but in full screen you've got enough space to do it. Why have we got a gigantic bar? Just fuck off, Jagex.